Normally the way you generate energy from waste is to burn it and incinerate it. In its most simple format, you generate heat. The heat is then used normally to heat something like water that will power a turbine that will then generate electricity. The thing about plastics, and it's why it's worth incinerating them, is they have a very high calorific value. So they have a lot of energy contained within them, which means they release a lot of heat. We are getting more and more facilities because the people who build these plants are becoming more receptive to the fact that it needs to be done more locally. You don't want to shift this waste around, and there's more demand for it. But what we now don't want to do is to be burning absolutely everything that we produce in the way of waste. The better balance to me seems to be to go with the Dutch model, whereby they recycle as much as humanly possible, and then what they then can't recycle, they then burn. That's a really awkward question. There's lots of different studies. Some of the cradle to grave studies suggest that it isn't the best way of handling it. Bearing in mind we have the waste, if you come from that standpoint, then energy recovery has to be better than landfill if you cannot recycle it. And I think it's in that order. So recycle first and then incinerate. One of the issues now, the quality of the recyclate that the recycling companies want is getting higher and higher because it means it has more commercial value. The Veolia plant in Rochester, which is fairly new, is using this near infrared technology which enables them to sort plastics in a much better way than they ever used to. And the technology is enabling them to now sort plastics. And that's being driven by the commercial value of the recycled products. The higher the quality, the more value. So it's worth investing in these plants. All of our plastics are suitable for this process, and all of them are suitable for energy release in this way.